What would you say your primary motivation is? Is it to save Jews or is it to save America from itself?
Number one, I think it's to save the future of my own children as a mother. Number two, I think it's to save Jews in America. If America goes down, like what are we all going to do? Go to like Israel, all of us, and
Right,
be a
but
part of it?
that's what I'm curious about. Is it because we won't have this great country anymore to live in because we have Israel, or
Yeah,
is
we
it
have
that you,
Israel, but imagine we're all in Israel. All it takes is one nuclear bomb.
yeah, but that's where the rabbi part of me would probably jump in and say,
Jump in, make me feel better.
a lot of people have said that to me, Rabbi, it's so dangerous for all the Jews to be congregated in Israel. And yet that's what the Torah wants. The Torah doesn't promote Jews living in the diaspora. The Torah promotes all Jews living in Israel. What I was asking about before is how much do you feel as an American Jew, you should try to be saving the culture in America too? One of my teachers, Rabbi Dr. Jacob J. Schachter, read to me a letter that his father of blessed memory wrote to his parents, explaining to them why he wanted to join the American Army in 1942. He was a rabbi and had a nice, cushy rabbi job in Stamford, Connecticut, but he saw what was happening in Europe. In that letter, he says the number one reason is because the United States has such ideals that are so consistent with Torah that he wants to keep the United States free from Nazism and from oppression. And number two, our brothers and sisters, look what's happening. They didn't know everything yet at that time, but he knew enough. And he ended up joining, becoming a chaplain. He was the famous rabbi chaplain that liberated Buchenwald, saved Rabbi Israel Meir Lau, who later became Israel's chief rabbi. I couldn't believe that the first priority was to save America. And I'm just wondering if there are any Jews left like that.
I think we do need to save America. I have a huge American flag in my front yard. I am very grateful to America. I'm very happy to be here. And I think it's
Mhm.
integral to the survival of Israel. They're so deeply intertwined in
Mhm.
so many ways. And it is a Judeo Christian country. So it totally makes sense that in this letter, he said, the values are so aligned with Torah because it was based on Judeo Christian values.
I'm asking this because when I speak to my Orthodox friends that I grew up with, they're like, Mark, you got a couple of years left there. See who you can pull on the lifeboat and bring to Israel with you. But the American, experiment for Jews is starting to be over.
I disagree. I actually just went on Adam Carolla's podcast and he told me that he travels the US 5 times a year. And he says he definitely sees a shift back to the values that started this country and why everyone loves to be an American.
Well, there's always going to be a reaction.